Alright, good morning. Back at the track. A bit hazy out here, but I'm sure it'll clear up soon. Time to go find the course, figure out which way this thing goes. Hopefully it dries up a little bit. I'm sure it will. Looks like I'm going the wrong way. Anyway, we got 3 more runs this morning and 3 more runs this afternoon to lock in that top 32. There's the boys.
Robert, the front goes that way.
It doesn't matter which way you take it, right?
Is it optional?
It's optional.
You should do that.
It's the same distance either way.
You can go backwards or forwards on the course, whichever
way you think is going to be faster for you. The finish could get tricky, one way or the other. Where are we starting? Where we exit?
Way over there, yeah.
All right, let's go for a morning run. This morning. We'll see where times shake out. And it's lunchtime.
Different trans time.
What? What happened?
It just grinds every time I hit the brakes.
Oh, really?
The pre-selection
as it goes
stuff?
to pre-select?
Yeah. It's like every single time.
Alright, so went out, did second runs, got a bunch of reruns, and right then it started pouring rain. So me and Tom did our second runs in the wet, which was pretty fun. Beat me, of course. Cheater, 4-wheel drive. We're gonna keep using that for a long time. At least the next whole week. Yeah. So that's it. So now we hang out until the shootout.
Say it. Say your catchphrase.
Lunchtime.
We got started.
It's not my catchphrase.
Yes, it is. It's gonna be.
Yeah, what's your catchphrase?
It can't be lunchtime. Coffee.
Trans swap.
Trans swap time.
All right, place is cleared out. Top 32 only now. We got 4 cars in. Mine, Super K, Brandon's, even Tom's rental. Tom with the fastest time overall. No surprise.
You know what about this though? They've been icing us for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
We've just been sitting here.
I know.
Waiting.
I know. Trying to build up the stress.
You got a Red Bull, you're probably freaking out right now.
Give me another hour. Here. Here.
Yeah. All curly. If you take a look, all these people are here to watch you guys. So we want to put a good show on.
It's happening.
Yeah?
That's why you got me.
Oh, I would have got you anyway, buddy.
Totally would have had you. I got a little nervous at the end there. Ramey's like dead slow and you just swerved in the middle of him.
I didn't want to lose. This wasn't reading.
Usually though, if it's not reading, it's not going to work.
It'll go max. Right. Woo. All right, it started. We're ready. We got our parades in. Super sketchy but fun. Round one. Round one's up right now. It's crazy. So you're flat out from all the way in the middle of the corner, flat out all the way through the finish line. So it's all normal autocross speed up until the 120-mile-an-hour finish. I'll show you what that looks like. It's gonna be a long night, these brackets. Hopefully a long night for us.
The NSX through the lights. 60.9 or 851, 60.851. Where he wants to be. I hope he's not having a problem with that car. It has been flawless so far all weekend.
So I can do, you know, the fun stuff.
Is that Andy Smedegaard helping put air in the right rear on that car?
We're getting the starter saying they gotta hurry up. Says, I can hear the communication up here between the race staff and they were telling them these guys are.
But they pulled it up just in time. Man, look at him go through.
He's gonna run the 57 over
Barely got it.
I thought it was going. I thought so too.
Whew,
It was like all the stability stuff still on. It wouldn't let me do anything.
Yep.
That second one was with it all out.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Tom and the Acura through. Top qualifier for my class. Strano, he's through. So far I think top qualifiers for everyone are in. So still a tough group. I'm up soon.
McCauley around into turn 4 through the chicane, under the cone, on the throttle hard, diagonally to the finish line, 62.424. The Big Bad Wolf is an S2000 on steroids. It's like if you took an S2000 and then made it mean, this is the Big Bad Wolf. $59,853. Wow.
Hey, do I need time or am I okay?
You won.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No.
Is that Andy Smedegaard with the laptop running up there to the car?
The clutch in. It should be. Okay, should be good.
It's off?
Should be.
Oh, is that what it is? Hooking up to the car to check his email, Ramey says.
Try it again.
$56,591. Wow.
I turned traction control off.
Yeah.
But of course my left foot touches the clutch pedal.
Right.
And
I was in the launch map.
So it kept going in the launch map.
Yeah.
But for some reason, not in third.
I thought launch map you should have two parameters, clutch in or mile an hour.
And mile an hour in pro. And my foot's on the clutch. I was
Two bad things happen.
Yeah, I was thinking about it as I went around. I'm like, what do I tell Andy? I'm like, oh, I know.
Clutch switch. No, I not only had to disable it, I had to go in under the input tab. And there's 1 and 0.
Yeah.
And at first I put both to 1. Didn't do it. Changed them both to 0. Then it let me reroute.
Brandon's in.
Yeah, Brandon's through.
One left.
Any tips?
Okay, so before I went out, Ian Stewart came over and told me, he said when you get to the coming back through the crossover, just brake a little extra on the first run. That's it.
Okay. Is there air in them?
3 in. I know.
26, 27.
All right, Super K time.
And a special S2000.
Going.
Special K?
Special K.
Special K.
Super K, come on now.
He's last year's champion. His regular setup lead last year on Friday. Just in time to qualify.
Off to a solid start.
62.022.
Stuck in the bumper. There's a cone in the front bumper.
Yeah.
Unless he hit 2, he's good. That'll work. Awesome.
There's only one? You ain't got only one?
So it sounds like.
Actually, even if you got 2, it's good.
What that means is that car is fast. You really got to go up a tenth or two, but he doesn't hit the counter next time. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. They're up there. Yeah, it's going to be good. Here in the
No, let's get this one done.
Last of the gear. It seemed I left in second. I know. Hey, nice job, nice run.
I have no third gear.
Yeah. So you just ran fourth?
Ran fourth that run, yeah.
So the third 5 selector's gone now.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't have first gear off the start either.
Yeah, I saw that. It did second. What was the time? What was yours?
58.9. Not great.
All right, so Sam's on.
Sam is
Right
Sam's
on. Sweet. Good job.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. There you go. Sam's through. Beaver Super K. Winner of that. Gonna be up against Sam. Come on, Tom.
But right now, it's Andy Smedegaard and Robert Thorne that are going up against each other to find out who's going to go up against Sam. Thorne out on the track first in the Big Bad Wolf. Then we'll let Andy take a run at it. Thorne heads into turn 1. Through the middle of turn 1 and 2, that car is working well. We saw it run a big number last time out. Thorne's best run a 56.591, but he got a cone. And so it could be the Big Bad Wolf. It could be Smedegaard. We'll have to see. The Big Bad Wolf, 56.920. Is it clean? We have a new quickest lap of the night, 56.920, and it's clean. Smedegaard had some issues the last run. He ran a pretty quick first lap. The second lap, the car seemed like it wouldn't shift or something was going on. I can't tell from up here. Whatever it was, the car was real slow here in the slalom to start the run. It's pretty good this time out, but Smedegaard got a cone. 2 of them, 60.724. Andy Smedegaard, last year's champion, going home. And meanwhile, Thorne moving on in the Big Bad Wolf.
Half my gears back.
I know.
At the end.
I heard it shift.
Yeah.
I was like,
Woo! It was a little too late. But whatever.
Thanks, buddy.
Nice run.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cleaned it up.
Yeah. 56.9 or something?
Yep.
Good. That's FTD right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say Strando.
I think he'll be all right. What's his been running?
If I run a clean, good time again, or
Yeah, he'll be fine. Then right now it's Tom and Brandon.
Crap.
Or no? Oh yeah, Brandon's going up against.
Yeah, not yet.
Right?
Not yet. Yeah.
Now, Brandon Randvek. Banging second gear the minute he goes around the first cones. Turn 1, and that was an evil move, and he got a cone. Randvek gets a cone in the middle of turn number 1. 57.473. 57.473.
Brandon's out. Brandon had the time, but had a cone. Easy as that. Good. Sorry, buddy. Oh, good. Nice time. Broad time is nice.
Ah.
I know.
Good effort.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Robert's asked me to film him, but I think I'm just going to talk about my misery instead. Because he beat us in the last round.
That, right?
That's right. Wallow in my own misery. Alright, maybe not. Robert is now getting in the car over there. He is about to go up against the #1 qualifying class, Strano.
Oh, I suppose I did that.
Never mind.
Is that Savior Tornado?
Okay, guys, there's a bit of drama here.
Sam coming through to finish here. '57.1. That was pretty darn quick. So let's go, Rob. That's one. That's one.
Carry back the paddle.
Should I tell him?
Tell him.
I'm gonna tell him.
Brackets get confusing and so exciting up here in the booth.
Okay.
But let's see what Robert does.
He doesn't know about that.
Yeah, you should tell him.
Big's 920 needs to be 57,103 plus 1, which is a 59,103. So Thorne needs to be 59,102 or better.
They got it in there.
56,924 and it's clean. 56.
Robert's going on.
4/10,000ths of a second slower than his previous run. That is a bad to the bone run right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
No, I didn't think that was going to be enough. I choked a little bit.
He had a cone, so you would have been fine.
What was his time?
57.1. No.
Well, 57. But yeah, 59.1.
57 something. You got him by a couple tenths. But clean.
Nice work, sir.
Thanks, guys. Whew. I choked a couple times. It's like I checked up, like I got nervous.
At the finish?
Yeah. I checked up there and once over there. It's just like,
Got it done.
you know, it's good. I did check.
So next thing is Tom against the Tesla. Tesla's out on track right now, already has a cone. Tom told us he does not want to know about cones or times or what he's got to do or anything. Here comes, very quietly. 57.3. There's Tom.
Only needs to run a 59,392 or better.
Tom had a cone?
No, Tesla did.
57,
You didn't change.
57, 311 and it's clean.
11.
That would change.
You against Tom now.
What was my time?
56.9. It was 4/1000 slower than your best time. Fourth.
Fourth. Worst case, I'm fourth. Which is cool. I'll take it. What do I want?
No.
Yeah, just settle.
No, worst case you're third, I think. Because the two get to the final, they're 1 and 2, and then I think it's fastest finishes.
week, and actually ever since we invited him, and he's proven it now up through the infield, that's for sure.
Yep, the two fastest runs of the weekend so far, a 56.920 and a 56.924 on his last two runs, respectively. 56.906, and it's clean. The three quickest laps so far.
Alright, Beaver's Tom, that's my run. We'll find out if it's clean, but it's the best I could, guys. I'm really happy with it. Really happy with the car. It's so cool.
Tomo, get ready to roll. He needs to run a 56.905 or better in the NSX to take the win. From Thorne in the BigBadWolf.
Cone. We're gonna call him Kono now.
Wow, I see three. Holy wow. Three cones down.
56.2.
Wow.
You heard the time, didn't you?
What?
You were up there at the line.
No, I just knew I wasn't going to beat him on raw time without being a hero.
It feels good to know you beat him on raw time at least, right?
How many did I hit? I had like three.
Three. Yeah.
Good job.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Wow.
Jensen and Thorne for the king of the mountain.
This is awesome. Jensen, his last run, a 59.592. Thorne's last run, a 56.906. On paper, this belongs to Thorne. But Jensen has been clean, and we have seen some upsets already. He needs to be fast, but he needs to be clean.
So no matter how this pans out, one of these guys is going home with $5 grand, the other with 15 grand as king of the mountain.
Oh, Chris Jensen threw it away. He was trying to do it. Ends up with a 60.713 and several cones in Corn Dog Corner.
You want intercooler sprayed?
No, it's okay.
Okay, just tires?
Yeah, well, is this the last one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Keep it clean, but not too slow. Just check up a little more often, but
Thank you.
7-309, your 2021 UMI King of the Mountain champion.
Oh my gosh, car. Dude, it did it. Unbelievable, man. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it, bro. I was trying so hard not to think about it. Just like,
Nice work, sir.
thank you.
I saw you.
Dude. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Job, Robert!
Get on the wing, Thorne!
Stay up there for confetti.
Backflip, backflip.
Go! S2 King!
No!
I beat you fair and square, kinda.
Flags here. We'll put the flag maybe here.
Look straight down into it.
There it is.
Yeah, how do you run one of these? 3, 2, 1. Mine's not going.
How old are you? Oh man. Guys, good teamwork. On the team. Thanks. Boys, congrats, man. Bring it in. You're in that one. Dinner.
All right,
I'm buying.
we can send him. We can send him an invoice.
Great.
I'll tell you what, super impressive because your very first run was a 56.591, I believe. All of you guys should be proud of yourselves.
You have like a YouTube channel or something?
I do. Yeah, what do you want?
I don't even have a
BigBadWolf is
sign.
king.
Yeah.
Well, just like that, it's over. Last lap around the track. Can't thank UMI enough. Awesome show, awesome event. Got the check in the back. Barely fits in the mega cab. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up for the night, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.